Hi everyone, welcome back to Sticks and Stones Wood Carving Channel. I'm Kevin, and I just want you guys to know in today's video, I've actually been listening to some of the comments from the previous video where I asked you guys to comment and tell me what you want on the channel. And one of the top comments there was from Tommy, and Tommy had asked if I could do some more drawing videos, and particularly pertaining to skulls. I haven't carved a skull yet on the channel. I haven't the time at the moment right now to go through the skull whole carving process, but I am going to do a couple of drawings to help you out there, Tommy, just to let you know I am listening to your comments and really appreciate what you guys are helping me out with on the channel by letting me know some ideas and stuff. I'm actually surprised you guys like the drawing videos so much, so I'll do plenty of those. As you know, that's my first love is drawing, and actually if you do like the drawing, you can always go to my other channel, and I think this year I'm going to start building that too, and that's Draw for Fun with Kevin. And look that up on YouTube, or I'll put a link in the description of this video, and you guys can check that out. Maybe subscribe if you really like the drawing videos, because I'm going to do all kinds of drawing videos for that channel also. And that, any subject I do. Sometimes I do time-lapse, sometimes I do cartoons, you know, and then a lot of drawing lessons. But this particular video is going to be about drawing skulls, alright? We're not doing a carving video yet on this, but we will get to that when we start carving up for the year. And we get the saws out and everything, and we'll try to do some chainsaw carvings or maybe a small tabletop skull. Alright, but so far, today, I'm just going to make a video showing some quick, easy basics and how you can draw a skull and make a pattern out of it and get the ideas of what it pertains to, you know, as far as the dimensions and everything goes. So, hope this video helps you out, Tommy. Everybody else, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Well, first of all, you're going to have to get the dimensions of a skull down and the dimensions of a face. So basically I would start with the eyes to get an idea about where I want all my dimensions. Right? And the eyes in a skull are just pretty much two big circles. So, you know, the big deep sockets and pockets. And they don't have to be uniform, because the more they're not, actually, the better the skull looks. So let me color this in quick just to give you a little bit of, to give it a little bit of depth when we make the drawing. And I can clean these patterns up later and actually offer them to you guys if you want. I'm thinking of putting a pattern book together of all the patterns that I do on the channel, and then just offering that book to everybody that's online through a link or something. Okay, so we have our two circles for our eyes. I made them uneven on purpose to make the skull look a little more realistic. Anyway, I'm going to go to about here, and I'm going to make a nose. Anyway, I'm just going to draw a V there. I'm going to come down, separate it at the bottom like that, and then just kind of do that. And again, I'm going to color that in. It's basically knowing the dimensions of the face and the parts of the skull. And you can make all kinds of skulls. This right here is just going to be one basic idea for you. Okay? But you can make cartoony skulls, you can make really morbid skulls. You know, it's going to depend on what you're looking for, but they're fairly simple once you get the concept down. Alright, now, once we have the eyes here, I'm going to come over here to the side, and I'm going to try and get some cheeks in. So I'm going to come down like this, and then draw out and in, just like that. That's his cheekbone. Alright, same about over here. I want around the same plane right here, that same horizontal plane. Okay, and these cheekbones, you got to remember, they're going to come down. Once you start drawing skulls, they're going to come down like this, and then they're going to kind of come all the way over, alright, and attach like that, right? Because this is where we're going to put our teeth in. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of draw down, come back over to this side here, and draw down, and then all the way across before I attach them. And I'm making these dimensions not real even, okay? This side's a little smaller than this side because I want the skull to look a little more interesting, alright? I mean, you could do it perfect if you want, but you don't have to, so don't get all bent that this is how it has to be, alright? Because we're going to separate that and put teeth in. Alright, now underneath that, right from where the jaw is here, and we'll do side view maybe, so you guys can see it, right here, alright? You're going to come down, and then just draw the bottom of the jaw, and come right back up and into that line we drew going into the cheek here, okay? Now you have the bottom of the jaw. And all you pretty much have to do here is finish the head off. So come back up here, and it's going to depend on how big you want it. We're going to just round it off. Right, bring it all the way down to here. And now you have the makings of your skull. What's really going to make him start looking more like a skull is, you know, some little details. And this is just for a basic idea. If you're going to wood carve, you can even put some lines here, okay? And then once you get all that done, then you have your shape of your skull that you want. Then you can start messing around and putting some teeth and details like that in. So what I'm going to do there is start by coming here, and I'm just going to come across just like that to separate the teeth. And then we can just start putting teeth in. I start by making V at the top like that, and then coming down. Alright? And you can color all these in. Now you could do this pretty quick. Color little things in the top here. And I'm just going to make some lines and put a V now and then, so I can get some shadow. See them little V's I'm putting in at the bottoms? This will make it look more realistic, the teeth. And it doesn't have to be any particular type of way. Just put a V at the top, a V at the bottom, color them in spots, and you'll get some neat looking teeth. Okay, now you can do the same thing with the bottom. Alright, I might just put a line all the way across like this to show you an easier way, so if you're confused on that. I'm just going to draw lines all the way across. And maybe put a small line and a V like this. Maybe one here. You could do one on each side. Just get some darkness in there, especially in the corners over here. Okay, and it doesn't take much to kind of make it look like it's something, you know, and you don't want to overdo it. And there you go. Now you have the makings of your skull. Okay, this right here you can shade in a little bit more by drawing a line and coloring it in. I mean, but if you're going for a pattern for wood carving, that's pretty much all you need to get the basic shape of a skull. You know, you can clean these up a little bit, maybe, for instance, do something like that, and you could make this a shadow, make it more uniform, you know. But there's not really, like I said, too much. Put a couple lines down here, maybe a line from here. There's not too much to make in skulls, really. And I'm hoping that helps you out. Now we'll get to carving some of these skulls later. I can't do it at the moment, but this basic video right here is just to give you an idea of how you can do a skull, alright, and get started if you want to start carving them. Now what I'd do is I'd mess around it, I'd make the head nice and round or whatever I was going to do, alright, but that right there is a basic skull. And hope this helps you. This, like I said, this video is for Tommy, who requested skulls. Tommy, I hope this helped you out a little bit in your first skull. And there's many different skulls we can make. I mean, I could sit here and draw skulls all day and do different ones. I'll do side views and stuff and maybe just stop talking. But I wanted you to get the basic idea of the way the skull actually is shaped in the front. Okay? And you can make this your own. Just take the ideas and run that I give you. Alright. And there we have a skull. So I hope this helped. Thank you for watching. Keep those requests coming, and when things get going and we start carving, we'll try and make a couple of these. Let's see if we can do some other skulls to end this video. I'll do a side view and I'll do some time-lapse drawings. Thanks for watching.